our friends turn, we're going to draw a plant.
Yeah, we're going to draw with a folding surprise. So it's going to start out as a small little sprout, and then when you open it up, it's going to be a bigger plant. We hope you're going to follow along with us. You need something to draw with. We're going to use markers, some paper, and
Something to color with.
something to color with at the very end. All right, you ready to start?
Yeah.
First step we're going to do is take our top edge of the paper and fold it down to the bottom edge. You can line it up, and when you get it aligned, then you can crease it down the middle and then out to the corners. I'll help you line it up. Now we're going to take this top flap and we're going to fold it back up to the middle or the top of our paper. Line it up and then crease it down the middle. Yeah, you did it all by yourself. Except I'm holding the top. Okay, now let's flip it over. We're going to do one more fold. There you go. We're going to take the flap, the top flap, and we're going to fold it back up to the top. Right down the middle. Make sure the creases are nice and crispy. There you go. And done. Okay, now we're going to take this last fold that we did. We're going to unfold it. There you go. You can flatten it out and then flip it over. We're going to use that last fold as a guide when we're drawing. So now we can use our scratch paper. We're going to slide this under so that when we're drawing on our white paper, it won't go through or soak through the paper and get onto the table. We're using red so that it's easy for our friends to see the drawing, but you guys can use whatever color, just scrap paper that's laying around. Now we're going to switch to our markers. Let's first draw the ground on the bottom part of our paper. And I'm going to draw a bumpy line like this going across. Oh, I like how bumpy you're drawing it. Good job. Now let's draw the sprout coming out of the ground. We're going to draw two lines coming up to the fold, and I'm not going to draw them too far apart. We kind of want to draw them close together. There you go. Then we can draw it coming over the fold and coming up a little higher. Now up here at the top, let's draw a upside down U, and we're not going to connect it to the other side. Leave a little gap. This is for the little sprout. Then we're going to draw another one right next to it and connect it in. Yeah, so just start right here, draw an upside down U, come around, and then connect it down to the bottom. There you go. There's our little baby plant. Now, what part of the plant is below the soil?
The roots.
The roots. So let's draw a root. So we're going to draw a wavy line coming down on one side. Good. And then we're going to draw another one. Watch this. We're going to connect it so it's a point down at the bottom. Now this part is called the tap root. Let's draw some lateral roots or roots coming off, branching off of the tap root. So let's draw another wavy line, one on each side. Good job. And then let's draw another line right next to it, and then right here at the end, watch this, I'm going to branch off. So there's another little branch coming off of our roots. Right at the end, go down. Yeah. And then right here, we could draw a V to connect the two. Now we could draw even a couple more little roots coming off of that one. One on each side if you want. You could even draw more. Now you guys at home don't have to make it look exactly like ours. You can change it so it looks different. Good job. Now let's repeat those same steps on the right side, and we can also add even more coming down the taproot. This part we're going to fast forward, but you guys at home can pause the video to take time to draw the rest of your roots. Good job on drawing your roots. Awesome. Now we're ready to unfold our paper. We can flatten it out. There you go. Now we're going to draw the rest of our plant. Inside of here, we're going to draw a bigger plant. So let's first extend the stem all the way up to the top. So we're going to draw, and you can draw it kind of wavy. You don't have to draw it too wavy. I'm going to draw it coming all the way up to that bud up at the very top. Now this one up at the top, I believe is the name of that is called a terminal bud. It's kind of a fancy name, huh?
Yeah.
Good job. Keep going all the way up. Oh, that is the best stem ever. And then match it in. Good. Now we're gonna draw some extra branches coming off of the side, and I think you could call the technical word for this is vegetative shoot.
Vegetarian shoot.
Close. Okay, we're gonna draw a line that curves out like this, and I'm gonna draw one that curves out on the other side also. Good. And then another one. Oh, perfect. Now we're gonna draw another curve right next to it, and at the very end, we're gonna come to a point. And I'm gonna repeat that same step on the other side. Cool. Can you do another one? Yeah. Now let's add leaves to the end of each of these. We're gonna start right here, and we're just gonna draw a curve that connects, starts at the top and connects back here to the middle. Oh, good job. And then we're gonna do another one on the other side. Oh, I like your leaves. Now I'm gonna repeat that same step over here on the right side. Draw one on the bottom and also one on the top. I think this is called the blade. And then we can add extra lines on the inside of our leaf, and these can be called the veins of our leaf. Yeah. And then, yeah, on the same thing on the other side. All right, Austin, let's add another bud to our plant. We're gonna add it right here in the corner. I'm gonna draw an upside down U right there. And then we can also draw a line right in the middle. Now the fancy word for that is called an axillary bud. That's another bud just like the one up here. This one's called a terminal, and this one's called an axillary bud. What's our plant missing?
A flower.
A flower. Now we want to make sure that we're going to draw the flower below this top fold. Let's draw a little curve right here. We're going to draw it right there. And we're going to draw the yellow part inside of our flower. We're just going to draw little bumps that come out like this. I think these are called stamens. Good. It's the center of our flower. Now we can draw the colored part of our flower, which is the petals. So I'm going to draw a line that comes out from the top and also the bottom. Draw a curve going up and a curve going down. Then let's connect the top of that curve back in, and we'll do the same thing with the bottom curve back in. Looks like it's gonna fly away. It's got wings.
Yeah.
Now let's add another petal right here. So we'll start there, draw it down to there. Good, and then we can curve back up. Now let's add another petal on the top. We'll draw a curve going up and back down. Yeah, you're doing awesome. How old are you?
7.
7, you're doing a great job. You can be proud of that flower because it looks really cool. Now let's draw more petals in between each of the first petals we drew. So I'm going kind of fast, but you guys at home can pause the video if you need extra time. So just draw a little V shape or a curve in between each petal. You're doing it. All right, we finished our flower. Now let's draw another stem or a branch coming down and connecting the flower to our plant. So we can just draw 2 lines that connect it into our plant. Yes. Now this next part we're gonna fast forward, but we're gonna repeat these same steps that we did down here to add more leaves. Now you guys at home can pause the video again to take time to draw more leaves on your drawing also. You ready to fast forward?
Yeah.
Austin, you did a great job on adding more leaves to your plant. Now we're all finished with drawing, except we still need to do one last thing to our pictures. What do we need to do?
Color it.
Yeah, we need to color. It's gonna look so much better all colored in. This part we're gonna fast forward, but at the end you guys can pause it one more time to match the same coloring. Austin, great job on coloring your plant. It turned out awesome. Now when we fold it up, it looks like a sprout.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. And then when you open it up, it turns into a big plant. Now, what does your plant need to grow?
Water and sun.
Yeah, it does. It needs a lot of sun and a lot of water. All right, Austin, do you remember all the different names of the plant?
Yeah.
Different parts of the plant? What was the middle part of the root?
Taproot.
Yeah, the taproot. And then we also had the lateral roots that are coming off to the side. And then this is the shoot coming all the way up, or the stem. Then we have the vegetative shoots popping out of the sides. And we have, what is this big thing called right here?
A leaf.
A leaf. And then these little guys are called what?
Buds.
Buds, and they turn into flowers and sometimes into vegetables. And then the last thing on our plant is called a
Flowers.
flower.
We hope you had a lot of fun drawing your plants.
Yeah, we do. We hope you had a lot of fun, and we hope you had fun learning about the different parts of a plant. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Good. We'll see you later, our friends. Goodbye. Hey, parents and teachers, join our monthly membership and download our app. You can watch all of our art lessons in a safe, distraction-free environment. In the app, you can also download lessons to watch without any Wi-Fi connection. Just visit artforkidshub.tv to join.